Yeah, wonderful people. Today, I want us to talk about immortality or simply eternity. You know, as people with religious beliefs and faith, most of the times we are interested to knowing that what life is after death, what life is after the world, after you exit the world. We are much more interested in that because it's a spiritual thing. It's kind of like, and we all do because we all have faith in deities and religious affiliations and doctrines. So we would like to know much more about that. But on the second thought, I was thinking like immortality or spirituality doesn't belong to only the spiritual world or the spiritual teachings of religions. But there have been men, there have been people who have consciously and effortfully had wanted, pursued, and realized to live in eternity. It doesn't mean that eternity is when you believe in a certain religion and at the end of your life on earth you are entrusted with a reward to live after. Yes, we all do believe in that because I'm a Christian and some of you may be of other faith, Islamic or whatever, Buddhism and other stuff. But I want us to understand this, that men, you and I, have been destined to live after earth. Not in our mortal being, but in a special way. And a special way is this, that when you effortfully, when you consciously do things, act, and live in a certain way, it automatically makes you write your name. It automatically makes you write your name. It automatically etches your name. It automatically put you and your records and your deeds in the shelves of life, of history, that even once you are gone, you are dead, put into the grave, you still live on, you still live among men. And that is eternity for me. That is immortality for me. You see, I'm taking the spiritual aspect out and talking about the physical part, about life, about how men choose to live within men even whilst they are gone. They live in generations even whilst their generation is ended. And you and I agree that there have been men from ages, from centuries, from generations that we keep on make mention of their names now. And you will ask yourself, but these men are dead and gone thousands of centuries ago. But how? They are living within us. And we make mention of them, and we make references of them as if they are still living within us now. And it is quite interesting. That is what I want to draw your mind and your attention on. That whatever that you are doing here on this earth, if you will consciously and effortfully try to understand that it has repercussions of your afterlife here within your family members, within your generation, within your ancestry, it will put you in existence even whilst you are gone. I am talking to people who don't want to die. I mean, when you die, yeah, everything, every symbol of life, of existence is gone out of you. Yeah, every symptom is gone out of you. You don't breathe, you don't act, you don't talk, you don't see. But there is this one particular thing that will make you still relevant in the land of the living. That are your deeds, your works, your name, your act. They make you still live. make mention of great men, Kwame Nkrumah, Christopher Columbus, people, Marcus Garvey's, Martin Luther King's, George Washington, Benjamin Franklin, Abraham Lincoln's, Mandela. You see, these people are dead and gone, but it's like they are still living within us. They are still existing. Don't you want to know this? Don't you want to have this? Like, you are dead and gone, but you are still lurking around. Your name cannot be erased. Your name, your deeds, your works. These people are dead and gone, but they are still immortal, and it is as if they are in their mortal beings walking with us. And you make mention of Kwame Nkrumah every now and then. Ghana, you make mention of Kwame Nkrumah every now and then, because he won independence for us. You go to US, America, and they make mention of Abraham Lincoln every now and then. These people are gone, but I can assure you that they are living in eternity. They are immortals. They are people with endless lives here on earth. You may be thinking they are gone, but their names have made them relevant in everyday life. I would that we live lives like they did, that we will continue to exist even whilst our mortal beings have been buried. This morning, today, this evening, this afternoon, today, this day, I entreat all of us to do live our lives, do practice our beliefs and our deeds, so that even whilst we are mortally buried, our deeds, works, acts, and life and names will be immortal, living amongst men, will be mentioned throughout the culvert of generations yet unborn. It will resound and echo, resonate through the minds of people every now and then. I always say that great men do not die. Great men never die. You see, we can do it. We can start on a certain path, and it's going to happen. I entrust all of us to look at life in this kind of spectrum and etch our names in the history books of life. Even whilst we are gone, we may be still living amongst men in the land of the living. I am still your inspirational speaker, L.A.M Wisdom. Thank you for your time. And I do believe that even whilst we are gone, we are going to be living amongst men. Thank you.